Hey there, are you a child professional who cares about kids, but every once in a while you think about quitting your job because you're frustrated, you're overwhelmed with the system, and you honestly just want to enjoy your lifestyle and have energy left over at the end of the day for your family? Well, I want to encourage you not to quit, but to pivot. I'm Samantha Moe, the owner of Mad to Glad Parent Coaching. So, what is pivoting all about? Well, here's the thing. As child professionals, we see families day in and day out where we know that kids can be exhausting, but we see how parents are responding to them. Now, there's never any judgments for parents because we know that that is a complex job. But some of the things we see parents yelling at their kids, we see them blaming their kids for bad behavior, we see them sometimes shaming their kids, or we see the other side of the spectrum where they're worn down and exhausted. And so they're leaving their kids to their own devices, which tend to be screens. So what can we do to pivot how we're working to make a bigger impact in the lives of these little ones we care about so much? We can go straight to the source. So parent coaching is all about having the courage to ask parents questions that align them with why they had kids in the first place and finding that place of motivation so that they can try some new things and shift their behaviors a little bit rather than focusing on fixing their kid. So here are 3 questions the courageous ones of you can ask parents to begin this process. The first question is going back way when and asking them to imagine, what did you imagine having children would be like? Number 2, what were the dreams you had for your child and for yourself? Number 3, how do you feel you are doing as a parent? When we start going into that emotional conversation, it allows us to advocate for the parents, not just for the children, and help clear out some of that emotional clutter so that the amazing tools and resources we have for their kids can actually be put in play because there's space for them. I want to invite you to become part of this cutting edge movement by joining a live online event I'm doing very shortly here. It is called the 5 Essential Tools and Techniques to Empower Parents and Positively Transform Families. You don't need to quit your job, but you might just want to pivot. So join me in this free online class where you can learn ways to be more effective in how you're helping little ones' lives and create a life for yourself that feels more fulfilling so that you feel like you have energy to create the family life you desire.